Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. So I thought I'd do a slightly longer video on my white Sapote. This is a grafted plant, the variety is McDill, but I thought rather than the brief short video excuse me, I did the other day, to sort of do a slightly longer video because there's a few more things to show, including some new recovery growth on it. First thing to know is it is starting to flower quite a fair amount here. You can see flower buds coming out on most of the stems. There's a bit of scale appearing here and there, which I shall be dealing with. But more importantly, having largely defoliated, as you can see, there's very few leaves on it. It's got a few up here at the top. It's now starting to send out the new growth that I was hoping for in several places. There's growth at the top here. There's side shoots coming out here. There's more growth on these stems, which actually have got more leaves on them still. There's flower buds appearing at the ends there. These stems over here have got some new growth appearing on them. There's new growth on there. That's going to have flower buds on it. So basically, when I bought it inside, it was traumatised and dropped most of its leaves. I've left a few there to sort of feed the plant, but subsequently it's starting to put out flower buds all over the place. Looks like lots of new shoots coming down here as well, and probably flower buds. So recovery's on the way. Once it gets the new leaves, it'll obviously start to pick up. Now I can't show you, but over at the front there, right at the front, is my Wilson, which I believe is an air layered plant as opposed to this one being grafted, and that also has flower buds on it. The only downside is obviously I haven't got them side by side, so there'll be no cross pollination, but they seem to have some level of self-fertility on these. You know, these flowers appear to either set without pollination, or they sort of fertilise each other. And the only thing I would say is it hasn't got many open flowers on it yet. So, and the fruits I have had on this have been tiny, only about 1 inch in diameter, and that probably is because it's not getting cross-pollinated with the Wilson. So perhaps I should find a way this weekend of moving them so that I can get the Wilson next to the McDill, and perhaps because it has got some flowers on the Wilson. I don't think it's big enough to hold fruit because it's a much smaller plant, because I had problems with it for 2 or 3 years and it just didn't grow, but it's starting to grow quite nicely now. But I'm not too sure it would hold fruits. This one's probably big enough to produce small fruits. I mean, you wouldn't get a tennis ball sized fruit off this, but it should certainly produce a golf ball sized fruit, which is good enough to to taste it. But as I said, it's putting out flower buds literally all over the place. So I'm thinking another month it's going to be covered. Now, these are ideal tropicals here for the UK as far as I'm concerned, because they've proved to me, although they do flower sporadically in the spring and summer, they do mostly flower in the winter here, which is the opposite of most of the other tropicals. And as far as I'm concerned, that means if I can get fruit set on these in, say, January or February, they've then got all of spring and summer for the fruits to get to an edible size and ripen, as opposed to most of my tropicals, such as the guavas, that take all summer to recover from the winter dieback and then flower in, say, September, October, and any fruits that set, they've got zero chance of making it through the winter because they just don't ripen, they just don't progress and ripen in the winter months here. So if this is a habit that these white Sapote are going to keep on following, it's absolutely perfect, because obviously it just gives them about 5 or 6 months for the fruit to develop and ripen, which is what you need for a lot of these tropicals. Anyway, I thought I'd do a more lengthy update as the plant's putting out new growth as well, therefore makes the video worthwhile doing. I can't, as I said, show the Wilson because it's in front of a load of other plants, but perhaps if we get a dry Sunday I'll be able to open the windows properly and get to that, and I might even reposition the plants so that they're side by side. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. That's my white Sapote grafted. This one is McDill. Please give me a thumbs up, share the video of course. Do remember to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell if you'd like to know when new videos come out. I'll see you all soon. Brett out for now.